Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Najwa Husseini with Azadi News. Burmese air raids that kill children amount to war crimes. UK imposes sanctions on Burmese military chief and deputy for abuses against Rohingya. Coronavirus outbreak in Rohingya camps contained, says Bangladesh. Burmese military has killed civilians, including children, in indiscriminate air attacks amid worsening conflict in the country's western Arakan and Chin states, a prominent rights group has said, urging the United Nations Security Council to launch a war crimes investigation. In a report on Wednesday, Amnesty International said it collected new evidence showing Burmese military bombed several villages in Chin state in March and April, killing more than a dozen people. One witness who was interviewed remotely told the group that an air raid in Palewa Township on March 14 and 15 killed his uncle, his brother, and his brother's 16-year-old friend. Two people from another family in the same village cluster said 9 people, including a 7-year-old boy, were also killed in the bombardment. Our family is destroyed, the boy's father told Amnesty. In another round of aerial raids in Palewa on April 7 people were killed and 8 wounded, the report said, citing testimony from a farmer. The indiscriminate attacks, which Amnesty said amounted to war crimes due to civilian deaths, came amid a surge in fighting between the Burmese military and the Arakan Army AA. Arakan is also home to the Rohingya and borders Chin state, whose people are mostly Christian. The conflict escalated in January last year following an AA attack on police post and worsened in March after Burmese government officially labeled the group a terrorist organization. The British government on Monday imposed sanctions on the Burmese military's commander-in-chief and his deputy for alleged human rights abuses against the Rohingya people in Arakan state and other groups in the country. The UK Foreign Secretary said the sanctions targeted Myanmar's Commander-in-Chief, Senior General Mi Aung Hlaing, and Deputy Commander-in-Chief Vice Senior General So Win over their involvement in systematic and brutal violence against the Rohingya people and other ethnic minorities. Along with the Burmese military, another 47 individuals and organizations involved in some of the most notorious alleged human rights violations and abuses in recent years have been targeted under a powerful new sanctions regime established by the UK, it said. The UK government said the move aims to stop people who are involved in serious human rights abuses and violations from entering the country, channeling money through UK banks, or profiting from the UK economy. A British embassy spokesperson said these sanctions target specific individuals involved in serious human rights violations, as highlighted by the UN fact-finding mission on Myanmar. The designations are not aimed at countries or governments. The UK remains committed to supporting Burma on its path towards a more peaceful, prosperous society. We will continue to work with the civilian government to help achieve this, including through our substantial support from UK aid to help the poorest and most vulnerable in Myanmar, the spokesperson said. A coronavirus outbreak among Rohingya refugees has been successfully contained, Bangladesh officials have said, after fears that the disease spread rapidly in overcrowded camps. Nearly 1 million Rohingya live in a squalid camps in southeastern Bangladesh after fleeing a 2017 military genocidal operation in Burma's Arakan state. Some 724 Rohingya have been tested in the Bangladesh camps, with 54 found positive since the first cases were detected in May, officials said. "We have successfully contained the outbreak," Bangladesh Refugee Commissioner Mahbub Alam Talukdar told Agence France Presse AFP on Monday, July 6, adding that only 5 Rohingya have died from the virus so far. It was not clear, however, if some Rohingya avoided testing because of fears they would be moved to an isolated and flood-prone island in the Bay of Bengal, where other refugees were taken after being found at sea. This is today's news. To get more updates about Rohingya, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. Visit our website azadinews.org and follow our social media accounts. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.